There were some awkward moments of silence during the afternoon session of Parliament, characterized by back-and-forth consultations on the floor and at times behind the chambers. Muslim MPs who were not comfortable with maintenance of the word interest in the Income Tax Amendment Bill locked horns with the government frontbench.
We still hold a very strong opinion on a definition of interest. Is that essentially, Right Honourable Speaker, interest under Islamic banking is riba.
When you are talking about Islamic banking and you are looking at collecting taxes, the two are completely incompatible. Even the examples you cite of Kenya and everywhere, they are not taxing.
The government side put up a spirited defense to the effect that the use of the word interest had no impact on the Sharia doctrine. There was also a concern about having to replace the word in all the 126 instances it appears in the Income Tax Act.
The moment you change that word interest in this tax law, you must allow us to go back and redo all the 126 items that appear in the Income Tax Act which deal with interest. We are defining the word interest for purposes of Islamic law with that expectation that under Islamic law there is no markup. And if there is no markup, then it will be zero, there will be no interest.
At the end of it all, the proposers carried the day with both the pending income tax and foreign exchange bills passed without amendments.
As other countries are threatening to cut aid, with this kind of system, we are able to accommodate the shocks that may easily be caused by aid aid cuts by these people who want us to use wrong address.
Related bills for the operationalization of the Islamic banking were passed on Tuesday, most fundamental of which was the Financial Institutions Amendment Bill. The act was amended to delete the requirement for the establishment of the Central Sharia Advisory Council under Bank of Uganda, which was argued to have derailed the implementation of Islamic banking. The officials from the central bank were of the view that there were hardly any people who possessed high level of expertise in both Sharia law and finance.
But then the question is, then you ask them the second part is, do you have experience in the financial services industry? And the answer is no.
That's self-defeating. Today, lack of qualified personnel in any field among Muslim scholars is no longer an issue.
After a long wait, there is hope that finally Islamic banking could be actualized in Uganda with only one step left, presidential assent. Jackson Onyango, reporting for NTV at Parliament.